How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another video today, and it's not going to be any gameplay today. We're just going to go over some of the revealed finest cards that are coming on Friday into the game. So, the first one that was released yesterday was 99 overall Nelson Cruz. This guy is a beast. He's got really, really good stats, man. Maxed out versus lefties. 92 contact and 118 power versus righties. Not really, if you're playing on higher difficulties, that's not really where you want it to be. There's better guys, and the deal breaker is probably the fielding, as you can see. 67 fielding, he can play left field. But Nelson Cruz, he could be a pretty good bench bat, but he's definitely not going to make my lineup at all just because of the fact that he's 32 speed and he can only play outfield. So really good guy for maybe Battle Royale, but that's probably about it. Next one that was released, 99 overall, Freddie Freeman from the Braves. He's got a third base secondary, diamond fielding over at first base. Really good stats versus righties, not so much versus lefties at all, actually. But, I mean, this guy is usable, but for the higher difficulties, not really, because the lefties are just he's probably going to get dominated by lefties unless you really like his swing. But for now, he's a righty killer. Really good player, though. But if you're playing on Hall of Fame legend, you're going to have maybe a tough time versus lefties, I'd say. But really good card overall, 99, Freddie Freeman. Next one, we have center fielder Kyle Lewis from the Seattle Mariners. He's got diamond fielding as well. He's got the 86 arm, 69 speed. Not really that great for a center fielder, actually, but his splits are very interesting. He's got more contact versus righties, less power, but he's got a lot more power versus lefties than he does righties, but less contact versus lefties. So an interesting card, to say the least, actually. He's got 125 discipline, so he'll get check swings. He can play in the secondaries, but he'll have gold fielding. So a pretty good card. I don't really like his stances. Like it is just way too high for me. But if you really like Kyle Lewis, here's your guy. So the next one, we have David Fletcher. This guy, the MLB The Show community really likes him. He's got almost maxed out contact, which is really nice. 65 power versus both sides. Doesn't really hit for power in the major leagues, but he can play secondaries all over the field. So with David Fletcher, I thought he was actually going to get a second base card, but I don't know what they did. He can play 4 secondaries. He's a primary shortstop, diamond fielding, 60 speed. He's pretty much going to get to every ball in the infield. He has really good arm strength, but overall, if you want to do like an Angels theme team or maybe like an all-contact team build, he's probably the guy to do for that. Not really going to make anyone's God squads, but he's still a really good player. So that's David Fletcher for the Angels. And keep in mind, not all of these have been released yet, so we still got more. So actually, most of them haven't been released. So we got Jeimer Candelario, I think that's how you say his name, from the Tigers. He had a really underrated season for the Tigers. He has 125 maxed out contact versus lefties, 105 power, and then righties. He's pretty good, but like he's not going to do much versus righties on the higher difficulties. And keep in mind, you're facing righties a lot of the time at the higher difficulties. He's a switch hitter though, switch hitting first baseman with gold fielding. You can play him at third. And that was his primary position when he was actually brought up to the major leagues. But he's getting the first base card here, 99 overall. He's got 53 speed, which isn't that even bad for a first baseman. But overall, this is probably not going to make a lot of people's teams unless you really like his swing. But lefties, he's pretty good. So might be a pretty good card to use, actually. And then this is the last one that was revealed yesterday. We got 99 overall left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. from the Blue Jays. He's got gold fielding anywhere you play him. If you want to play him at second, third, short, right, gold fielding, 56 speed, so not really going to be that fast in the outfield, but he does have almost maxed out contact versus righties, really good power versus both sides. And overall, just a pretty balanced card, honestly. I don't think he's going to make a ton of people's God squads again, but if you really like his swing, he is not a bad option at all. So move on to the next one. These were revealed today. So Xander Bogaerts was revealed today, 99 overall shortstop. He's gonna do his job versus lefties. He just crushes the heck out of lefties. He's gonna have bronze fielding if you play him at second or third, silver if you play him at short, which is his primary. He actually has a decent amount of speed on this card, 68 speed, 85 stealing, and they actually gave him some arm strength too, so that's good. I really don't know why he didn't get more fielding, honestly. He was a pretty good fielder throughout the season, I think, but he's got 92, 95 versus righties. Not really that good, but I could see this guy being picked in a lot of BR rounds, but I like his gold, so maybe give him a shot. I'm not sure. Overall, just a pretty good card with a lot of these guys. They're not going to make a lot of God squads, but they will be fun to use. For this one, this is really intriguing. We have Anthony Santander. Really good versus righties, not so much against lefties. He's only a 69 contact versus lefties. 110 power, though. That's pretty good. I like this card, but it's just not going to make my team. I don't actually know how this is a 99, honestly, but I think they're giving everyone 99s. 102, 115 versus righties. That's really good for a God squad, I think, if you really like a swing. I like Anthony Santander's swing a lot, but I choose him in BR, but I will not use him on my God squad. I might give him a shot, but I'll probably just take him out after that. He's got diamond defense in right field. He'll have gold in left and center and 56 speed. So kind of a slower outfielder, but he has a lot of power. So pretty good card for the Orioles. They get their 99 in the team affinity. We'll move on to this one that was just revealed. We got Zach Gallen. This, I could see a lot of people really wanting to use this card. He's got the cutter sinker mix, which is really nice. A lot of people like that meta sort of fastball. It's not going to get up there to 96, or well, it might get up to 96, but probably not 97, 98. He does have 81 velocity, so that's not really that great. I'm kind of like thinking of Clayton Kershaw velocity right there, but I don't know. I don't see a lot of differential between his fastball and sinker, so you might want to stick to one of those pitches for the majority of the game. And then he does have 108 hits per nine, which is pretty good. You might have a little bit of a tough time controlling him. I mean, he's got 78 walks per nine, 85 control. That's okay. It's not anything outstanding like Kluber, but yeah. So Zach Gallen, he actually might be usable. I'm gonna definitely give him a shot. And that is all the ones that have been released so far. I'm just gonna refresh this page just to see if there's been anything else that has been released. We did. Yeah, we didn't get Zach Gallen, we did get Zach Gallen, but nothing else has been released yet. So that's gonna wrap up that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be getting a lot of finest gameplay out. Just watch out for that. I'll probably do a finest team build. I have a lot of my cards ready for exchanges, so I'll probably just get through a lot of teams first day. We'll see what we can do, but for right now, I think this is like probably 7 or 8 of them that have been released. They're pretty good actually, but a lot of them aren't going to make people's God squads, but we'll see. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. See you in the next one. Peace out.